we've got Thomas Davis out of Valdosta, Georgia. 6 feet, 235, 25th rated inside linebacker, number 41 player in the state of Georgia.
Loved his junior film. Hadn't had a chance to see any of his senior film. You know, with how quarantine was going and players and not some people uploading highlight tape, some people not. Like it was really tough. But I loved his hands, his aggressive hands. His hand play. He was playing defensive end. Okay, but he's coming here to play some inside linebacker. And I think, I saw him on the roster with number 95. So I wonder if they're just gonna let him play DN, Mark. Because when I looked at the current roster, he's wearing 95. I don't know too many inside linebackers number 95 on. Maybe 59, but not 95. But that's just me from what I saw. But either way, I would love to see him play some defensive end because, man, the way his technique, his leverage, his hand placement, his multitude of moves in his tool bag, his effort in the run game and in pass rush, I would love to see it come off the edge for Miami. I really would. I think he could be kind of like a Trent Harris type player for us moving forward. And I wouldn't mind moving him, back to linebacker now that we have the coaches that can coach him up and make him good. But besides that, I would love to see his hand in the dirt or the 2-point stance coming off the edge for the Eagles.
You got Deshawn at Troutman, 33rd rated player inside linebacker, top 100 in the state, number 692 national. And again, we're going through the players who are on campus already. Deshawn Troutman.
Old school inside linebacker. Quicker than fast. IQ allows him to play faster. He's one of those linebackers to where he'll show up and give you 110. You kind of know what to expect out of him. But he's not going to run 4x1 race. He's not the fastest dude. And I like what we're getting out of him, but I do wish that we would recruit speed first. Speed. We can get, like we talked about last week, Mark, I can get you in the weight room and get you stronger. I can get you quicker. But do you have that Miami speed? That suddenness, that aggression. And he has a lot of aggression, great football IQ. And for all I have read, a really, really good young man and one heck of an inside linebacker. And, of course, you still need a thumper every now and again. You need somebody that's going to shoot the A-gap, B-gap, and put a helmet on somebody, But I love the fact that he's an early enrollee so that we can see what he brings to the table at this level sooner so that he knows what he has to work on a semester sooner. Another player where I love this film. Whoever coached that dude, man, Mark, like his knowledge of where he's supposed to be at the inside linebacker position. Even from him being able to, one of the plays, you see him and it's one of them where you wonder why a player had so much on the film before he actually made the play. So they break the huddle, and he's literally chirping. All you see is him pointing all over before the play starts. But for those of us that's cue, it's oh, he's about to call the play out. He literally points at the guard. He's talking to his defensive end, his outside linebacker. He points at the guard and says, you can tell him going. So he basically said this guy is pulling and it's a run that way. He literally gets in his stance. It was literally a power. And he shot right where that guard was moving and blasted the running back in the backfield, And of course, I just love to see little stuff like that. It means a lot to me that a player has that film study implemented in him already, has that football IQ implemented in him already. And now the job of the coaches at the college level is to only shine it up even more to make him what the best player that he can be.
Wholesome One, for what it's worth, your 2020 kicker's brother is already on campus.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully that he could be just as good as his brother, But I kind of want him to just go out, like I say, go out there and do the best that he can. We literally had, is it the Ray guy? Is that the kicker of the year?
He's the punter. The Groza is the
Groza.
place kicker.
The first
Yep.
time we've ever had a Groza winner. And to expect him to be his brother, soon as 6 months apart from each other, is probably not the best thing to do. A draftable kicker from the University of Miami. So I mean, because Jose is the one that just left. What's his brother's name? Either way, Baby Borregales. We'll go with that.
Andres
Borregales. Yes, there we go. There you go. I love it.